Hello and welcome to the third part of our tour of OXM land, and today I'm joined by Log, aka John Blythe.
Hello, I'm a bit of an interloper here. I visit every now and then, but every time I come back, it's people have done things that are far better than I could ever imagine. So I just sort of look around and gawp at stuff. Yeah, sort of. There, I could have done that. That's just a big stone cube. I could have managed that.
This is the house of Pyro 1099, who he's quite adamant that his house is not finished yet, but he's also very worried about people coming to his house and nicking his things. It's kind of.
What does the switch do up there then? What kind of machinery has he got going on here?
Well, I think there's a switch to open the door, and he's got a nice bit of lava, but you can see actually, and he won't be pleased by this. I noticed in the last comments he didn't like all the devastation. Unfortunately, I took these videos just after we'd had a spate of griefing, so his house is currently not in a good shape. But I'm sure that next time we visit, it will be glorious.
Are you okay? It's just to make him relive the horror of having his house burned down by people.
I think he's going to have to relive the horror, unfortunately, because this is where we're at. But yeah, I'm sure it's going to be difficult for him to have to look back to that dark time of his life.
I mean, because I haven't been here that often, so I missed some of the early cycles of griefing before you sort of rooted out some of the biggest cocks. So, what was one of the worst things that happened?
The worst thing that happened was actually there's a giant, massive 4- or 5-pronged wooden structure, which is glorious. Snake's house, lol.
There's no snakes in it, and that's what the lol is.
Because we did have a lovely train track, which I believe has now actually been repaired since this video was captured. But yeah, it's kind of been destroyed. I find it quite telling. Sociologists have a field day here, because it seems that much as in the real world, it seems hooligans tend to hang out destroying things at train stations, even in Minecraft.
Is that something you've noticed in your day-to-day life, Matt?
It is. I spent a lot of time at train stations being terrified of children.
This looks quite sauna-esque. Oh, there's a loo. Oh, who goes to the loo in the sauna? You do that. Imagine doing that on the hot stones and ended up just breathing in loads of piss steam. It's disgusting. You lot are perverts.
Bronies! Is that a bro pony? This is
bronies. Yeah. I've read a few comments on the internet that aren't bronies people who maybe unnecessarily sexualise the pony, baby horses.
That might be the case, but I don't think that was the intention.
I think you're being very naive. I think you've let loose a world of piss-inhaling pony sexers, and this is the result, this world you have.
Well, that's true. I think I can't really argue with that. Here we have the OXM station. Yeah. Friendship is magic. See? After all that filth you've just said,
that's exactly what a brony would say.
But yeah, it's kind of in a very poor state at the moment. It's probably fixed by now, actually. This was after a big spate of trouble. Like I said, a lot of people set fire to things. But the thing that's always wonderful about OXM land is it feels like you do get someone who pops in, destroys everything, and then, like 3 or 4 people come and repair it.
Have you got any plans to name and shame the people who destroy your world, like a big News of the World editor?
No, I did think about naming and shaming people, but it kind of feels like we're just giving them a bit of fame that they don't really deserve. So yeah, they're just not that special. But anyway, I think that's the end of part 3. We're going to go for a little nap. If you enjoyed the video, then you can subscribe, and also you can follow me and Log on Twitter.
Name and shame. Name and shame.